Okay, one last example, and it's a doozy. Oh my goodness, we have to do stuff in parentheses first. Let's do the, the easier parenthesis first. Let's do the smaller one. Notice that the things up top here don't really affect the things down there, so you can do the parentheses separately, generally speaking. We have addition and division. We have to divide first. 0.18 divided by 12 is 0.015. Notice that that can go up there and down there, so 0.015. Copy the whole darn thing over. This is the log of 1,000 over 0.015 times negative 2,000 plus 100 all over 12 times the log of 1 plus is just 1.015. It's a little simpler already. Don't forget, inside this other parenthesis, we have a fraction. There are invisible parentheses down there. We have to figure out the entire denominator before we can divide. So we have the log of 1,000 over, we can do that in one go. We can say, let's see, we have multiplication and addition, 0.015 times 2,000 negative is that, negative 30 plus 100, we can do that in our head, 70. So we get 70, that's 1,000 over 70 over 12 times the log of 1.015. Now, on my calculator, now on some people's calculators, this top part you could do as, on a fancy calculator you type log and you're going to see log parenthesis on your screen. You could then type in 1,000 and then divided by and then 70, and when you do that you're going to see 1,000. Oh, the divided by button also looks like this sometimes. And then you're going to see this, and then you're going to see 70, and then if you want to be fancy, you can put the closing parentheses in, but that's not necessary. And then you hit equals, and that will compute the whole thing. On my calculator, I do the functions later, so I'm going to do 1,000 divided by 70, and then equals, I'll get that answer, and then I hit the log button, and it's going to tell me the answer. I will show you. I do 1,000 divided by 70 equals, that's the number that I want to take the log of. Because this is a cheap calculator, you type the function in later, I hit log, and I get that answer. Where's my 4 significant digits? 1154. The 9 is going to bring it up to 1155, 1.155. So this numerator is 1.155. And down below, I have, what do I have? Multiplication and a function. There's a question. What do you do first? Well, you can't multiply 12 by this whole thing until you know what it is. You have to evaluate functions first. So we do 1.015. I take the log of it. That is the answer. I multiply by 12. That is my denominator. 4 significant digits, the 0 doesn't count. So it's 7759. The next one is only a 2, so 0.07759. 0.07759. And now we have just a single division to do. And so I say 1.155, make sure it's coming out right, divided by 0.07759, and I get an answer of 14.8859. If we want to keep the 4 significant digits, 14.88, and that 5 bumps that 8 up to a 9, 14.89. 14.89 is the answer. Now, hopefully this looks like it's not so terrible. Let me tell you, writing it out every time, including this 12 every single time, including anything you don't change, copy it over exactly. If you try doing it faster than this. There's a reason why I'm not doing it faster than this. First of all, I'm trying to illustrate, but also writing it out will save you so much time in the long run.